Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Giacomo here, and I've got one of these, and I've got one of these, and I want to see if this can figure out what's in there. So one of the biggest problems we had plaguing the Pokemon world is that if you're buying loose packs, you have to worry about whether or not people have pulled the heavy packs out, or in some cases the light packs, to get all of the best hits out. Now, if we're selling stuff, we're selling sealed products, as you can see in the background, tons of sealed products, or we're doing it on our Whatnot show, where we're usually ripping product open and putting the packs out at the time. But I would like to do this as more of a PSA to kind of show you whether or not they have yet fixed the Evolved version. I think Scarlet and Violet was a little bit better, but we're going to find out with this and this if it's still a problem. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to get this open. I'm going to do some weighing, and I don't know what I'm going to do at this point, but if it takes me forever, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll fast forward the video in production. But if I, for whatever reason, don't, and you're kind of bored watching me, feel free just to skip ahead if you want, or if you just want to listen to me banter on and on. I'm more than willing to do that for you. If you've never been on our channel before, my name is Giacomo. The username is Giacomo001. And if you ever go to our descriptions, you'll usually see whether or not we're doing giveaways or if we've got something coming up on a thing. So I'm going to get these weighed. All right, so I've got my packs out. I'm going to weigh these things, and we're going to see what is going on and what we have for weight. So and I'm going to write them on there so we know what they were. There we go. So I got 2276, 2259. If you want to fast forward, I totally get that. But I do ask that if you ever want to support the channel, support video making in general, all you have to do is go down to the links. There's always going to be something in the links down below that shows you how you can support the channel, whether it be join me on one of my Whatnot shows, right? We go on Whatnot and we do live pack ripping and shipping. And you'll start to see we got a pretty good selection of stuff if you look in the background. We also have our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. If you ever want to drop a like and a subscription, those things do help me out. They do help support. It's actually free for you to do that, so that's kind of a nice little thing that you can do. Other than that, we have an eBay channel. A lot of times when I open stuff, I open it for just the views and for the fun of it, and then it goes right on our eBay. I don't have a huge personal collection, believe it or not. Most stuff I open either gets resold or given away to whoever. So that's something, if you ever want to find the stuff that I open in a show, please do stop by our eBay channel. The link will be below. And I think what I'll probably do with this show here is the bigger hits. You know, if we pull some gold or stuff like that, I will put those specifically linked up on there. So you'll actually have a link directly to those hits. Majority of our stuff is falling in the 6.7 and 6.6 range. So we'll see what we get out of here. So the nice thing that I'm seeing so far, because I haven't weighed these yet, we've done some shows, and it's been a pretty good hit ratio on these. But what I'm seeing is that the weight range is not huge. It's not real drastic. I'm going to put that high sixes right there. I kind of feel like we're going to be in that range. So that's kind of good that everything's pretty close. But I do have only a few sevens over there. With 22.7 something, and it's making me feel like there's a good chance that those are going to be our heavy packs, and you know, that's going to be a bummer. Where can I write this that I can actually read it? There we go. Okay, let's keep going. And you know what I should have done is probably should have figured out where the packs were coming from. I guess if you want to go back and do the analytical data on that to see if there's an order. I know there was one set where there was like a pattern you could follow. That was back in the GX days where you could follow, like, it was X so many every third one after you found it kind of thing. And I do believe, I wasn't really collecting there at that time, so I didn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But I think there was a time where people were worried if they went into the store would find all the good ones, pull them out. And that's kind of where the whole weighing problem is. Now, if you're buying just packs from Walmart, you're buying the blister packs, that kind of stuff, this doesn't really need to be a concern. I've never once walked into a Walmart or a Target and seen someone actually standing there weighing stuff. Now, if I saw that, you know, and kind of give them a dirty look, but it's well within their right to do it, I guess. Walmart's not going to stop them. But that being said, I don't really ever see that. You know, I don't see people going in. I don't see the employees at Walmart being able to get away with that, or Target or the other stores. And I don't honestly, the card store people that I know, I don't see it being a good idea for them to do it either, honestly, because if you constantly buy packs from them and you never get the hits, you're not going to keep ordering, right? I was hoping my Whatnot shows that I can get hits out, because when I do that, people tend to stick around, and they tend to be the people who come back and buy again, because, you know, they're getting what they came for, is the hits. You know, if I sell you 5-6 packs, you don't get anything, then you're likely not to want to get any more from me, whether you believe it's a scam or just luck or whatever it is. So that being said, you know, I do want to find out and get you the PSA message out there, whether or not it is weighable, because I think it's good to have the data. Now, I think there's probably other people out there who have already done this, which means if you go out and you look at theirs and their data coincides with my data, then we figured it out. Now, so far we only have 2 packs that are down in the 150s. So it will be pretty interesting to find out kind of where the hits are, because maybe they're in light ones, but I highly doubt it, because there's only like 2. So there's a couple in the 7 stack over here. These are 5s. These are 6s, and those are, yeah, 6, at this point, 6, 6, and higher. But we're going to really find out pretty soon here, you know, what the ranges are. Now, I'm hoping that at the end of this, we really can't figure out a weight range, because that would make me really happy. That makes me believe that they're kind of fixing the problem, and it makes it pretty easy for you to comfortably buy loose packs. I know there's a lot of times where I'll finish a show and I'll have a bunch of extra loose packs, and I worry about that, whether or not people come on the show. Hopefully I've got a good trust level built up now, and then they don't want to buy because, you know, they're assuming that I weighed or whatever, if they don't know me, if they're new to the channel. You know, and I'm still newer to Whatnot, so I don't have the 10,000 followers yet there, but just some good feedback, some good information, hopefully to kind of understand where I'm coming from, why we're doing this. Now, granted, we're going to open the whole box. You're going to watch us open it, so you don't have to worry about whether or not I weighed them, gave you the data, and then I sold the light ones. I have seen a few openings where they only open the heavy ones to prove the heavy packs have them, and then it's like, well, what did you do with the lights? Did you actually go online and sell them under a different username and whatnot? So that's something to think about, right? Okay, so I have them all weighed. Let's see what we have here. We got a 5.9 and a 5.9. So the lightest pack we have is a 5.9, which is still really close to the 6s. I got a 6.5, 6.2, 6.0. Let's put that there. Okay, 6.3, 6.4, 6.3, 6.5, 6.4. Right, so I mean, the nice thing is it's such a small range of difference that I'm hoping that it's not going to be really a noticeable. I think I'm hoping we'll have all the hits spread out. I will tell you that I did do one weighing video for Crown Zenith. I had 50 packs I was going to open. I had 5 ETBs, and I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's find out. And that one, the hits were spread out. There were actually hits kind of spread out throughout, but it was definitely heavier packs. You could find the ones that had the double hits, you know, and that's definitely something to worry about. If you're worried about people, you know, ripping you off, is that the heavier packs did have all those double hits, so they could potentially weigh out a booster. Well, there wasn't with Crown Zenith, but they could weigh out, you know, all of their ETBs and then try to unload, you know, the rest of it. And that's kind of where sometimes that fear of mine comes in, that people will do that. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Let's go 5.9 to 6.1, right? So we'll start at the lightest. We'll work our way up. I got 6.2s, 6.3s, 6.4s. We'll go 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, and then we'll go 6.8, 6.9. So what do we have in the 7s? 7.3, 7.7, 7.4, 7.3, 7.1, 7.1, 7.3, 7.6, 7.6. Okay, we're just going to put all those because they're on our heavier side, and if that's the case, I mean, out of the box, let's say we probably need to get about 7 hits. There's about 8 packs here, so I'm going to hope that when we start at the lighter end, we see hits all throughout. I have all of my things ready to go. I'm going to get a quick drink of water, and let's get started. All right, guys, thanks for being so patient and sticking around. So, as you can see in the background, we're kind of set up for our slab show, and we got some pretty nice slabs going out. We got the combo, right? Just a little advertisement for myself. It's pretty sweet cards. I might just stick these on eBay because they might move better there. But we had a gold bounty. A lot of times we'll do bounties where we do rips. If you pull a gold, you get the bounty. So let's see if I would get in 36 packs, if I can get my own bounty today. I'll give it to myself. Okay, so the first pack is, sorry, let's get focused. Come on now. There we go. 22.59, and here we get ripping. What do we have in a 22.59 pack? You know, it's funny because I keep seeing all of the shininess, and I go, oh man, a hit, but I forget the rares are always shiny. All right, we got Choice Belt and the trainers, and look at that cut. That is disgusting. Can you see that cut? What is up with that? Oh, gross. And we got a bunch of, okay, so far our lightest pack is producing nothing. Okay, so no hits on our lightest pack. This is going to be a 5-9 also. So, but you know, it's only one pack so far. It's not a for sure. Let's do, I think it's like this, right? I think so. So we'll put that there. Okay, and a Magikarp, and a Mimikyu, and a Hariyama. Okay, so again, still pulling nada out of our lightest packs. Let's see, where are we at this time? We're at 6 zeros, 22-6-0. No hits on light packs. This is worrisome. I was really hoping that maybe our lightest pack would provide a really nice card. Now, they do probably weigh a little bit more on the heavier end, like the gold cards. Probably a heavier card, which is going to be part of the problem. Okay, so let's see. So we have, all right, there we go. We've already hit a Dudunsparce. I like it. That is a 6-0 pack, so that is in our lightest of packs. I do think that's pretty cool. Let's show you what we got in case you're interested in the set. I am trying to complete the master set, so I was going to open this booster box for myself anyway, so I figured why not weigh it? It's not hurting anyone to do so, and you guys get the information you're looking for. Let's get this thing sleeved up. I will put the hits up on eBay for you, so if you do not have this Dudunsparce and you want to pick one of them up, I have it, and I'm going to throw it on eBay for you guys. It looks pretty well centered. I don't think I'm going to get anything back. I've got 200 cards of PSA I'm waiting on right now to do another slab show. And I don't want to try to wait for those to come back and send these off. So I'll probably end up putting a lot of these on while they still have some kind of raw value to you guys instead of waiting for them to get ready to get back. Because I did that with Crown. I sent off hundreds of Crown Zenith cards with all the ETBs we opened. And the problem I ran into was that by the time they were coming back, I could have made more selling them raw. So I'm just going to stick them on eBay. And if you want to enjoy them, feel free to do so. So this one, I can't remember what this was. This was 6-1. So 22.61. And a couple reverses. And the Tyranitar. Very, very cool. It's a little off-center, though. So that's kind of a bummer. I do need that card. So we're going to throw that right into our master set. And I don't think that that's going to be a big enough hit card that you necessarily want me to post it, especially with the cut. I don't see anyone wanting it. If I put something into the stack and it looks like I'm not sticking on eBay, feel free to message me or leave it in the comments and I will create the eBay auction for you because I can definitely get more of them. Okay, so we got one hit out of 6-1 and under. So one, what is it, 1/8? Right, 1/9. 1/9 of our box was there. So now we're at 6-2. Now again, more data provides a little bit better information on whether or not we're going to get hits, but we did get something, right? We got a full art down there, so that is cool. But let's see what we can continuously get hit in this next weight. Okay, so let's see. So we've got, nice, some reverses, a Litleo, and bosses. And look at this. This whole box is really off-center. Man, that is just horrible. What do you think? Is my whole box going to do that? But again, we didn't get a hit. Sorry about that, guys. Here you go. Here's all... Can you see that? Are we focused? My camera's auto-focusing. It's all focusing on the wrong stuff. There we go. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. So now we are on 6-2 again. So we're still on 6-2. So again, hitting 6-2 and under is still only one hit. I don't even know when we're going to find our next one, but hopefully it's sometime soon. Let's see what we get. Okie dokie. We have got a Grusha, a Pupitar reverse, and a Sable. And everything so far has been off-cut. That is just not cool. A Larvitar. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure. I'm looking up my screen to make sure that we are actually staying on. Wow. Okay. So now we're at another 6-2. This is worrisome. We're getting I think we're about 7 packs in, right? So we're getting up pretty high in percentage-wise of the box to not be getting hits. Okay. So what do we have? Here we go. Let's focus. Why can't we just stay focused? Skip Loom. The Tauruses. Now, if you don't know that, there's a bunch of Tauruses in this set. They're very cool looking, and I'm pretty excited to see them in there. But again, all of our hits so far have been off-cut. Wowza. I don't know what's going on. You think we should send them a letter and see if they'll send out some new packs to take care of that? That's bad, man. I've never really had a box where they were all like, and it's the hits. It's like that sheet. It's like they printed a whole sheet of rares And that sheet was just miscut. I think, you know, because I think it's probably the case. They probably print all of those rares on the same sheet so they can use the same kind of foil. Okay, so we are on, sorry about that, 6-3. 2263. And I've not got anything in this low 6 range yet, right? I think the 6-0 was where the one hit existed. And yeah, it's just off. Look at just off. This one is off. Wow. So all of our rares are off today. What is going on with that? Okay. And I think I pulled an extra out in front. Okay, Slowpoke, Corviknight, and Worm. And again, boom, off. Not cool. But the goal wasn't necessarily to show you whether they were cut off or not. It was to get to the point of whether or not these are weighable. And I would say without even continuing through, I could probably set up a show, I'm guessing, with those packs and have a bunch of really happy people on our Whatnot channel because I'm assuming that they'd be able to pull the hits. I could start opening my light packs for my personal collection of finishing my master set and sell those and have happy show goers, right? Okay, so let's see. Fall links. Okay, come on, guys. Let's stay focused here. Hoppip and the Hydrogen. And again, it's off. It's not as bad as some of the others. And we've got all of our hits so far. Now, are you guys excited for Flames to be coming out? It's the next set. So I'm going to see if I can get this focused. There we go. It's going to be the next set of Scarlet and Violet. It comes out this fall. We pre-ordered a lot of stuff, like 100 booster boxes and ETBs and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll get some of that in on release point to be able to show you guys. So we're on 6-4. You can see my little number there. What can we get out of a 22.64 pack of Evolved is the question. What will it have? A off-cut rare, that's we know for sure. Okay, Therapeutic Energy, pretty cool. And a Marmil, and again, it's an offset center. I mean, and then we got Pikachu. It's pretty cool there's Pikachu in here. Excited to have the Pikachus back. There is, I pulled, earlier I pulled the Pikachu EX. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that is in my eBay channel. I don't think it went yet. I don't think we shipped it out. So I did pull a Pikachu one of the first days when I opened, I think, in ETB. So if you're looking for that Pikachu EX, we have that. We pulled a gold card yesterday, actually, for my personal opening for a video, and we have that on eBay too. So we're still in that 6-4 range. Sorry about that. Code card if you want it. Let's see if we can get any hits. Okay, so reverses, more reverses, and an off-cut Tinkaton. Wow. Guys, what do you think? Have you guys been experiencing this much off-cut cards? Is it just me? Or is it, have you guys, and it's just the rares. It's like the whole sheet of the rares. So the only cards after I complete the commons that I actually want are the ones that are off. Now I'm thinking that my Dudunsparce is actually looking okay centered, right? So hopefully the full arts and stuff like that won't be off, but all the rares. So if there's any of these rares that I needed for collection purposes and I wanted to have nice looking ones, we know that's not going to happen. This is also a 6-4. And I haven't seen anything in this low range combi. All right, so boom, I'm going to say pretty definitive right now that that all those hits are existing in the heavier packs, right? So far we went through a good stack. I didn't count officially. You guys can figure out. Well, let me count real quick here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, and that's 16. So... oh man, 18, 20, 22, 24. So one third of the box, right? 12, yeah, 1/3 of the box had one hit, right? So that means 2/3 of the hits are probably in 2/3 of here. Actually, more than 2/3, right? There's going to be a lot of hits. Okay, so now we're getting into the heavier side. This is 6.5 and above, and I kind of figured if they were weighable, there we go. That's kind of where they would be. So this is 22.65. Now get it. Also that my scale is going to be a little off from your scale if you go in and you want to do this experiment, because I had it on the mat instead of on the table, and I haven't, wow, they're so off cut. That's super disappointing. I'm sorry, guys. It just catches me off guard a little bit to have it that poorly all day long. Okay. Remember, my scale might not be calibrated. I don't, ooh, yuck. I don't use it all that often for stuff, and I hardly ever need it anymore. So, and it's all for legal stuff. Come on, guys. I don't do that. But yeah, so, you know, if you're really hoping to follow this and do bad things, which would be waste stuff, and try and sell people things that you know don't have hits. That's not cool. Don't do that. But again, to understand that my scale is off from other people. So if you're watching and trying to see if there's a consistent weight, do understand that you have to make some lenience for mine not being calibrated, because I didn't care to do that. And being on a mat, which actually is going to change real slightly if you're used to there. I'm not sure at that low level of weight, but I do know that when you put something on a padded floor, it does change the scales from my fighting days when they used to put the scales down on a softer ground. Okay, and we have a reverse and a reverse and nothing still, and just off cut. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to lay off on complaining about that. Just kind of seems not very cool that it's this off cut, but so far it's like pack 13 in one hit. Now there's a chance that maybe this one is also 65. There is a chance. I'm hoping that we just get a really bad box, which was really, really horrible for me, but good news for the rest of you. So I'm hoping for your sake that there's no hits in the rest. But for me, that would be very upsetting. So I'm going to hope that actually there's a ton of hits, like right here, because I need something. I need to be able to get something back out of this box. Okay, Gimlet. All right, we have that reverse already. I don't even need that one. And the Wigglytuff off cut. Okay, look at this. We got a bunch of commons. There we go. We got both versions, the regular and whatnot. Okay, Iono. Not the one everyone's shooting for, the full art. So we're back at 6'5" again. And I had a lot of this 6'5" to 6'9" range. This is probably our biggest range of a half or a 100th of a gram kind of area. So 5/100ths of a gram, there was a lot of packs in there. We could weigh some code cards right at the end of this to see if there's a difference. And we'll weigh some of the hollows, reverse hollows, to see, still waiting on hits, Mimikyu. If maybe some of those have that big of a difference that they made them that heavy. I really honestly, I don't know what to do if I was on their side. I mean, you kind of want to make them nice. You want to make them shine. I guess the only real deal is have such a huge variance in the code cards. I mean, have some sheets that are just double thickness, right? Something to really drastically throw it off. But then you have to kind of figure out like how. I guess if you weigh a ton of cards and you find out what these packs weighed and what these packs weighed, you have to figure out the code cards. But then all it's going to do is the heavy packs that I'm assuming contain, you know, 1 or 2 hits, get a heavy card, and that just, then you know, because now those would be, you know, 8. They'd be 22/8 something. So again, I don't know how their sorting works and stuff like that, but you'd really want to think they get to the bottom of this. Okay, Krogunk and Fukoko and Jumpluff. Not bad. Not as bad as other hits. Larvitar. Really excited. There's the Tranitars in there. Want to pull, just because I think it'd be fun to pull one of the full art Tranitars. Really like that. Now, we just jumped up 100th of a gram. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference, 100th of a gram or not, but we're at 6'6". So let's see what that does. And again, it could be packaging. I guess we could weigh a couple of the packs too. I guess I probably shouldn't trust all the packs. Maybe we'll keep some out. Because maybe the packs have a little bit of variance too, and we can see if that's making any bit of difference. Okay, let's get focused. Here we go. Honchkrow, Reversal Energy, and the Velzuna. Okay, so far we've went through how much? 22.59 all the way up to 22.66, and we're still, even with that much variance, we're still not hitting hits yet. And maybe there is a chance that I just don't have hits in this box and they fixed it, and we're gonna find out pretty soon here. So let's see, is there, all right, I think I finally got something. Okay, reverse, no I did not, it was a Bravery Charm. And the Hariyama, I got another one of them. All right, and then we have got, sorry guys, focus. Let's see, not what we're looking for. Again, if I'm flipping through here and you see a card and you're like, hey man, I really need that for my master set. I don't want to buy 40 packs to try to find it. If it's one of the reverses, those are harder to find. They usually take me longer to complete. Let me know. If the Dudunsparce is something you want, I'm automatically going to put it on. That T-Tar's off set, and I'll put it in my set, in my binder. But if it's something you want, guys, you know what? Let me know. I'm here to try to help out. This is also, again, a 22.66. Sorry I didn't show you the pack. But yeah, let me know. I'd love to put them up there for you. I'd love to help you guys out. You guys help me out. We can get more shows going if we can move some of this stuff too. Okay, reverse, reverse, and still. It's a hit, and it's off cut. Man, What a bummer. Or if you guys want to just shoot me a message, you know, shoot me something, you can do it at gmpoke001@gmail. I don't have one set up on the website. Our website's gmpoke.com. Real simple. We haven't been doing as many shows as we did. We're waiting to try to get a lot of our stuff back. Once I finally get back the rest, like I said, I have 200-300 cards at PSA right now. I want to get those back. I'm probably going to get streaming some shows on those releases and then get a little more opening going on, but I kind of want to move that stuff either through Whatnot or eBay or, Facebook Marketplace kind of stuff to kind of fund some of the other stuff. But we have tons of videos still in the vault. We haven't even posted them. This is a 6-7 pack. So yes, that's why we haven't been as active. We were doing giveaways, but we were producing more videos than we're doing as good. So we're trying to find a happy medium in that. And guys, let me know if you want to see more stuff, what kind of content you want to see. All right, cool. I needed that one. And a Luxray. Man, bummer. Okay. Anything in here? Nothing, right? Nothing hiding. No accidental posts where they stick a nice one in. So really, we are halfway through the deck and the hits. And I'm going to say all the hits are right up here. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, we're on 6-7. And what do you guys think? Are you still watching at this point? Maybe at the end, let me know. Say, hey, man, I watched the first few minutes, then I started fast forwarding, or I fast forwarded the whole time. So this is a 6-7. And what are we going to get? Can we finally get a hit? Okay, there we go. And, all right, so we have a Fletchinder. So we got a Fletchinder, full art. Very cool. Illustration rare. And a Slowking, all right, which is, again, off-cut. Better than the rest, right? Better than the past ones, but still off. The good thing is I'm going to complete a huge portion of my master set for commons, but I'm also going to find out that I think this thing is completely weighable. So we got all the way up to 6-7. So we had 6-0 and then 6-7 for a hit. And I'm thinking that we're probably in that range now, where I kind of made the divider, the 6-8. And as I said, I kind of felt like that's probably where they were, just based on the number of packs that I was seeing in that weight range. So we'll see if maybe we start getting hits. Maybe hopefully this pack will be another hit. And then realistically, it was probably the 6-7. If I would split it there, we probably would add a whole second stack of no hits, right? So we'll see if there's a hit here or not. Larvitar Reverse, nice card. There we go. And a Clavel. And still, yeah, no hit, even at 6-7 again. So just a little bit lucky on the last one. Okay. Nothing in there. Let's slide this back up. So realistically, and your scales are different than mine. If I were to have opened this thing going forward, and my scale would probably be off next time, and I were to just pull out the 6-8s and above and then sell those on my show, I'm guaranteed to get some revisitors because I'm going to be hitting them the hits, right? They're going to be getting bangers. So let's see. We get into the pack. We are now at 22.68, as you can see. And the cool thing about this artwork is all the packs aren't the same. I think there's like 5. I think there's 5 different artworks on the pack. So that is pretty cool to have that much different artwork. Just it's something small, but I think it's nice to have something different. Okay, and no, I don't know, man. Okay, and a Frigbax, and an Arctibax, and an Oricorio. Very, very cool. Nice looking card. Off cut, of course. We have the rest of our stuff. There we go. Sorry, guys, for not focusing. Feel free to fast forward through a lot of that if you're not interested in seeing all the hits. Okay. So this is 22.68, and we are getting really low. I'm thinking that based on the hit ratio, we should be at about 10 hits on a booster. I would think even in a bad box, I should be able to pull 10 hits out of it, and I'm not there yet, so let's see what we can get. Okay, Mankey. Here we go. And a Luminous Energy, and the Chien-Pao EX out of a 6-8, right? Here we go. The EX is actually pretty well cut, so I like it. I think I've actually pulled this one. I think I have one in one of our videos we posted. A lot of times if we get a pull, we'll post it on eBay right away, and then we will send you the link inside the video. So again, look down in the description. Hey, look, there's another one of the Tauruses. Pretty cool looking card, right? Very, very nice. Okay. So we pop those there. Let's get this in. I got all those packs up there, which are all over the place. Sorry about my arm on the screen. So we have got an EX, and we have a couple illustration cards. And again, I apologize for not knowing the proper name on a lot of those. If you give me a second, I'll refresh. Some of you guys probably already are way on top of this, but I know when they change things up that I was going to mess it up quite a bit. So I'm going to just look in my thing So a gold star is considered, yeah, illustration rare. Look, I did nail it. Specials, double, hypers. Okay, there we go. So we go rare, double rare, ultra rare, illustration rare, special illustration rare, and hyper rare. So I did pull a hyper rare in the last time I opened up some packs. I did a couple singles myself, and I got a couple. I got a bunch of duds. We stopped posting those. I have so many. I probably have like 200 packs from Billion Stars and everything else. I was searching for those Charizards, which I could not find. This is another 6-8, by the way. So I just stopped trying to edit. It's not even worth my time. I have a whole bunch I haven't put live. But yeah, we had so many duds before that I'm not posting those. We'll just be posting winners at this point when this set's relevant. All right, so we got a Lycanroc EX, and we're in that 6-8 range, guys. So that being said, I feel like, sadly enough, like I said earlier, we're going to be starting to get all of our hits, which means that this set is very weighable because all of a sudden we're getting, we're getting the bangers now. So again, not cool to get the hits now, but we'll see. This one is it's also a 6-8. Okay, what are we going to get in a 6-8 pack? Is it going to be another hit? What do you guys think? That one's off cut. So we're pretty sure that one's just a rare, no hit here most likely, unless it's in the middle somewhere. And a Char Cadet, a reverse studio. Yeah, there we go. Stadium, not studio. Come on now, guys. Okay, come on. Why is it? My camera's normally pretty well. Look at, we got the Evolved version. Let's put that there so I can file it better into my thing later. Okay, I got a 6-9, so a 100th of a gram heavier than we got 2 hits on. So let's see if this will provide us with one of the hits or not. So we're slightly heavier. Let's see if that 100th of a gram makes the difference or not. That's off cut, so I'm going to assume that that is a rare because they've been consistently off cut all time. So Dudunsparce, Faulkner. Yep, there you go. Off-cut rare. And a bunch of common cards for you. Boom. The nice thing is, I will have all the common cards you need. If there's a card you need to complete your set, drop me a message or so, whatever way you can get a hold of me, and I'll get a post for you guys. Okay, so we've got 4 hits so far, and how many packs are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. A little more than a fourth of the box is going to contain, I'm assuming, most of the hits. We're at 7-1, 22.71. Our lightest pack was 22.59. We did get one hit at, I think, 6-0, and one at, must have been 6 something. It was high, 6-6 or something like that, right? So let's just find out. That's better cut, which automatically makes me kind of feel like it's going to be a hit because we know all of our rares are bad. A Wingull, a Slakoth, and there we go, a Wo-Chien EX. As I figured, was that center? There we go. Yeah, it looks okay. All right, so boom, and a bunch of stuff. So again, need any of those, let me know. Give me a holler. I'll set you up a nice price and a buy it now. I don't do a lot of auctions. I've been thinking about doing an eBay. I just like to do buy it now. It's so much simpler. Some of them are set up to do offers. You have to remember, I got to ship it. I pack your stuff up nice. I take care of it. That being said, it does cost, $6 to get you something. The time, the gas, the envelopes, the labels, a portion of the label printer, all those things. It's another 7-1. So I'm going to say there's a hit in this one. Just being psychic, knowing that this is weighable, let's see if the 7-1 contains the hit. Okay, so that's promising at least a little bit that the back one is looking like a rare that's chopped. Okay, and it is right there. The Iono, sweet looking card. It's off a little bit, right? It is off, but if you want to pick it up, I will throw this sucker on eBay. It's a special illustration rare. Not a huge urge to try to get them off and get them graded in time, but maybe if no one's picking it up. And we got a Gyarados. I do like Gary's. Those are pretty sweet looking cards. And what else do we got? So again, guys, if you just jumped in, hey, second Iono, pretty sweet. I am at that point where I said way earlier when we opened a third of the packs and didn't get anything, that I'm pretty sure, without a doubt, everything is weighable, right? And we've been hitting just hits pretty much through this weight class here. So it's just hit after hit, and now we're even heavier. We're at a 7-3. So what do you guys think is going to happen there? Are we going to pull another hit? My assumption is yes. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another hit. Okay, I don't even need to weigh the the packaging, stuff like that, I'm just going to say that it's definitely, the hits are heavy. And that's just really sad overall. Pineco and a Quaxwell. I actually had pulled another one of these. I think it sold on eBay. Maybe it didn't. But check out our eBay channel. It'll be on there. And then a Slowking EX. And now we're at the point where we're even getting double hits in these 7s. That's a nice looking card. I really like Slowkings and Slowbros and stuff. Some of the original characters. And a bunch of regular stuff. So yeah, now we're even hitting doubles at this weight class. That being said, my assumption is that all the rest will be hits. I'm going to open them because, like I said, my goal is to finish off my master set. So I need the commons, actually. I'm more than willing to sell all these. It's still early enough where I can re-get them. But like I said, they still have some value. So if you guys want to help out the channel, if you want to help me out for putting this video on, and my costs involved with it, the time involved with it, and the information hopefully was helpful. Look at the eBay channel, grab some of these cards for me. I'll price them, you know, pretty fair for kind of what the market value is. The nice thing is you saw me pull them. You know they're not fake. You don't have to deal with anything. We're an experienced seller. We're a trusted seller. This one is 7.3 again, same weight. But yeah, you can definitely support the channel that way. I do appreciate any support we can get. Even just the likes, the subscriptions, the comments are super helpful for us growing. And let's see, Super Rod, Hariyama, and a full art trainer card. It is the Giacomo. Pretty sweet. We had a Dendra. Yesterday, I pulled some packs, and one of my packs had a Dendra, so that was pretty nice. We opened a case for myself. One of the cards was a Dendra. That one sold instantly. That one went, I think it actually went for like 40 bucks. It sold pretty much instantly when I put it on. So that was kind of cool to get a little support there to help kind of cover things. And then, you know, because of that, because a couple of them moved yesterday, I decided to do this weighing one today because I felt like we had enough of the financial support from people to do so. So guys, hey, I do appreciate it. I do want to set up, this one is going to be a 7.4. I do still want to set up a patron. And maybe if anyone who is already streaming has a patron, or if you're still watching at this point, I super appreciate it. Let me know how I could make it worth someone's time. If I could do a monthly opening for them specifically, send them the hits, what I could do to show support, or, you know, maybe just a patron where you're just pre-purchasing product. You know, every month I'm going to send you a mystery box or something. Definitely worth it, packed with stuff. Let me know how I can do something to be mutual supportive. Okay, so we got a Talonflame and a Sandygast, and there we go. We got a Squawkabilly EX. Squawkabilly EX. Sorry, man. Sometimes I look at these names and I just murder them, right? Okay. So what do you guys think? Is it weighable? The fact that everything 7-1 and up had got a at least one hit, if not two. Oh, man. That is, I figured based on ratios from the last couple sets I saw, ranging from Crown Zenith up, that, you know, you would have, so far there's 6 out of 6 from 7-1, from 22-7-1, and that's my scale. Not necessarily calibrated for you guys. Okay, 7-6, quite a bit more weight. Good chance it's a double hit. And this does tell you, do not go on to eBay unless you trust the seller, right? If you know them, you trust them, feel free to do so, and buy loose packs, because there's a good chance you're going to get all the stuff like that they would ship from here, and you maybe get something. So, I mean, realistically, buy sealed products. It's just so much better. In my opinion, it's safer. And this is another hit. The sad thing is my rares are so far off that I can just tell it's a hit because it's not chunked up, right? There we go. We got another gold card. So had this been during the show in one of the packs, that person would have won. And at this point, we would have had more. But the Zero Aura V-Star Gem Man 10 gold card bounty. You know what I'll do is I think I have. I'll put this online. I'll make sure it's online. If I don't have one of these online, I have a bunch of them. If I don't have one online, I'll put one online eBay and I'll send a link to it. Get you a nice special price for it. But yeah, so look at that. We got another gold card. We got a gold card. Like I said yesterday, we put that one on there right away. All right, and we've got sweet Pikachu. I like Pikachus. Yeah, that's simple, right? So one in, what was it, 34 packs was going to win. And usually what will happen is I'll just keep adding. So we had, actually, the last show I did, we had slabs, but we also had in the bounty a build and battle stadium box. It was 11 packs of Silver Tempest, 2 decks, dice, a whole bunch of stuff. So guys, please, I don't schedule them too far out. I own a couple businesses. I get pretty busy. a 7-6. We have another gold, right? Is it possible to have a 1 in 18 gold ratio? Because that would be sick. And that also means that next time we hit my show, you're going to get some nice sweet stuff if you just buy a bigger box of them. Okay, let's throw this here. But again, we've been getting hits. Yeah, that's pretty well centered in just about every pack in this heavier stuff. Okay, so we have the Pinecone or the Prickly Dude, whatever his name is, the Practice Studio. And we have the Chien EX. What did we say this was? This is an ultra rare, the double gray or double silver, whatever platinum color that is. Yeah, the Chien EX card. It's kind of like, is it the next like Gyarados? Or the next like Magikarp kind of looking card, or like a FIBA? And then a bunch of stuff, right? Just a bunch of stuff that I care about because I'm going to complete my master set. And if you're just tuning back in, you haven't been listening the whole time, all this stuff is going on eBay. And if I don't post, if you see even like a common or reverse that you need, I'm more than willing to take it out of my master set, throw it on eBay for you. Obviously, you know, we need to set a price that pays for the top loaders. We send them out. Everything we send out has, you know, it well protected and bubble envelopes. Those things cost money. Then the shipping costs money. So definitely, if you want something, I can set it up. Or I can do buy or pay shipping. This way, I don't have to worry about making sure that we're fair on that. So yeah, because all these cards will go out to you guys if you want them. And then anytime we do send something out, right, we send it out with this. If you've ever seen this, this is a Chien-Pao V card. Hits and bangers, right? Because as you can see, we nailed the hits and bangers, like just a whole stack of them from the heavier stuff, right? So we are on our last pack. It is the heaviest pack of our booster box. We've got our 5 9s over here, so one hit. We have our 6-0 through 6-4, 6-3, 6-3, 6-4 through 6. So this is 6-3 through 6-6. So there's 1 in there. This was 6-7, 6-8, and 6-9. So 2, right? And you can see the ratio, and you can definitely see like the hit ratio is there. So we got our last pack. It does weigh 22.77. It is a heavy pack. What can we get from a heavy pack of Evolved? Because we're at this point convinced that they're weighable, and it looks like it's pretty well centered. It's going to be a nice hit. We have a Fukuko and a Gyarados reverse. That's not even the hit that I wanted, but I need that card. That's awesome. And bang, a Wo-Chien EX ultra rare card, right? I think that's what the double silver is, or special illustration or something cool. But you guys, look at that. So we did our heaviest packs. We pulled out hits from the whole thing. If you want to support me, please check it out. I'm asking a lot of that, and that is asking a lot of you. But I definitely do appreciate it. I like putting on these things. We like putting on our shows. I ran out of sleeves, right? We had so many hits, and especially in the end, that we ran out of sleeves. Give me just a second. I got to just sift through all of this stuff over here to find one. Okay. And I would love to share these with you, right? So again, Chien-Pao here. We weigh the boxes. Let's do a quick review of what we had. I don't even need to weigh the packs because it's just an irrelevant situation. We know that no matter what the variance is, the cards themselves are definitely showing up in heavier stuff. So let's back this up a little bit. I don't remember the exact number, but you can see the ratio. I'll tell you what the weight range was, and you can look in the video if you want to confirm that. Okay, so let's look. We have, look at this. So this was our 6-1. This was 5-9, 60, and 6-1. So 22 point whatever, right? Packs. 1 Dudunsparce. Going on eBay for you guys if you want to pick it up. This was our 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. Yeah, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. Nothing. Not one hit better than a rare. Okay. This was our 6-5 through 6. Well, 6. No, wait. So this was 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, I believe. Right. So, or was it 6-5? I think it was 6-5, 6-5, 6-6. I think it was just a small range, and I believe this was from the higher side. That's the 6-6, right? The Fletchinder. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, then we went up to 6-8 or 6-7, 6-8, 6-9. So you can see like the ratio, majority of the cards are going to be here. And we did get 2 EXs, right? So we did pull something nice out of that weight, right? And then in the top half, so this from here over, this was 1/3 of the box, right? 1/3 of the box, the heaviest packs. So 1 out of 3. We pulled all this from 6, 7, 1 and up, right? So I mean, what do you think? Is it weighable? Probably super good chance it is. And if you look at these, we have, you know, 2 EXs, we got a gold EX, 3 EXs, 4 EXs, 5 EXs. We have a gold, so the illustration rare. We have a double gold special illustration rare. I think that's a chase card people have been looking for. I will get that online if it moves right away. Otherwise, we'll get it. Look at the eyes. That's pretty cool. We can get it graded too if you guys want. We can take care of you. So again, you guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna say without a doubt, this set is still weighable. Be careful. Do not buy loose packs unless you trust the source. If you trust the source, support the source. And guys, from this point, GM Pokey out.